Last year, I coached the Green Bay Packers all the way to the NFC Championship, and this year I was hoping to do the same with the Carolina Panthers. And in week 1, Justin Herbert got us off to a good start. After we faked the extra point, they took it all the way back for 2. And Herbert dropped back and lost control and 6. But then he snuck it in and we scored out of it. But we were not going to make the comeback. It was not possible. Even though how hard we tried, we got the 2-point conversion, it just wasn't possible after this onside kick failed. So that ended up being the ball game, and I was kind of impressed for my first game. But then we went and did the game of the year with Dallas Cowboys. After our kicker Eddie Pinheiro shanked the field goal, the game was underway. Justin Herbert dropped back and found Christian Watson for a very, very deep touchdown pass. That got us on the board. And Herbert just did the exact same thing again. That was his second score of the day, and I was happy. I was calling the right plays. And Herbert just connected with him again for his third score, burning 2 defenders. And that was his third score of the day. And after that, I decided it would be nice to just throw another touchdown to Christian Watson. Like, he came with me from the Packers, and he was ready. But Bryce Young just kept throwing touchdown passes. I took Herbert out because he was not doing well, and Bryce Young looked like he was already going to be a young stud with the way he was playing. And I was so happy that we took the lead on the Cowboys. Bryce Young ended up handing it off to Miles Sanders for the 2, and we were up 3, and that ended up being the final score as I watched my defense just absolutely tear apart Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. And they ended up standing no chance as we just straight up ended the game right there with the Jair Alexander interception. The final score was 43-40, and we were ready to jump into a match with the Vegas Raiders. And it went amazing. The first start was a Miles Sanders running touchdown, and he just connected right with Hayden Hurst for another touchdown. After Eddie Pinheiro nailed this field goal to get us up 4, I was confident in our team. Bryce Young was ready for this. He just threw a dot right into the back of the end zone for another score. And we looked like we had good momentum with a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. And Young just rolled right out and threw a beautiful pass, and the rest is history. So then he just handed it right off, and bang, we got another touchdown. Young looked like he was going to be the MVP. He was the Rookie of the Year last year, and it looked like I was coaching an MVP the way he was playing. And with a Miles Sanders big run, I thought that Miles Sanders might be the best running back in the whole entire NFL. He was excited with all his guys. And that was the final score, 59-45. I went to handshake Josh McDaniels, and we were all happy. We were the 7th seed, so we needed to win some more games. And at the end of the season, the Chargers were going to try to play the spoiler against us. And I was not going to let that happen as an offensive coordinator. I knew that my offense was going to come to play and get ready. And that's exactly what they did. Justin Herbert dropped back and threw this miraculous touchdown play. Like, how amazing was this play? Just bobble catch. Just wow. And then I put in Bryce Young, and the rest is history. And it looked like I was coaching an MVP candidate. And this wasn't even the playoffs. This was week 18, so he just kept grinding with Patrick Mahomes-like plays. And I watched our defense clamp up the Chargers receivers, and after this onside kick failed, I knew the game was going to be over. Another score solidified the win, and wow, this was just a show put on for you guys. And I was hoping to get my Super Bowl title after we clamped up all the receivers. And Jaire Alexander had the play with the winning interception, and the playoffs will be in next episode. Bye.